7 stages of the system development life cycle. First one is planning stage. Second one is feasibility or requirement of analysis stage. Third one, design and prototyping stage. Fourth one, software development stage. Fifth one, software testing stage. Sixth one, implementation and integration. Seventh one, operations and maintenance stage. SDLC provides a well-structured flow of phases that help an organization to quickly produce high-quality software, which is well tested and ready for production use. The SDLC involves 6 phases as explained in the introduction, the last video. Popular SDLC models include the Waterfall Model, Spiral Model, and the Agile Model. Actually, software development lifecycle is the application of standard business practices to building software applications. It is typically divided into 6 to 8 steps: planning, requirements, design, build, document, test, deploy, maintain. Here, now, in this, what is the difference between SD and Agile? SDLC provides a systematic approach to building software towards successful product deliverables within the timelines, whereas Agile has faster development approach and speeds up the development process in an effective and efficient manner. Actually, what is Agile SDLC? The Agile SDLC development method focuses on collaborative decision making, customer satisfaction, and development over multiple short cycles or sprints rather than a top down process with a single series of stages. Your teams work in the in multiple cycles, which typically last between 2 or 4 weeks. Most common testing types: accessibility testing, acceptance testing, black box testing, end-to-end testing, functional testing, interactive testing, integration testing, load testing, and etc. They are non-functional testing, performance testing, regression testing, sanity testing, security testing, single user performance testing, smoke testing, stress testing, unit testing, white box testing, and many more. What is API testing? API testing is a type of software testing that analyzes an application program interface to verify it fulfills its expected functionality, security, performance, and reliability. The tests are performed either directly on the API or as part of integration. In system engineering, information systems and software engineering, the system development lifecycle, also referred to as the application development lifecycle, is a process for planning, creating, testing, and deploying of an information system. What each party controls: a client side, a tech, tech side. Yes, every software project has 3 client controls: cost, functionality, time. The tech team has three controls: people, process, technology. Software engineering is about managing the client side and defining the tech side while management risk. Software engineering is about managing client side and defining tech side while managing risk. Most everything involves teams. The effectiveness of the team relates directly to success. Working with the and within teams require extra effort for communication. Even play the operator game. Documentation, tooling, hands-on. Process exchanges or role turnover. Remember, you cannot read other people's minds. Here, circle of life. Teams come, operate, evolve, or disband. Second, people come, grow, and eventually move on. Projects come, grow, enter, statistics, or evolve. Your project has to accommodate these facts project life. Project influences scale affects the ability to know everything. Complexity becomes a critical factor if it wasn't already. Legacy rarely is everything from scratch. Being able to extend others' work is essential. Professionalism, personal ethics affects confidentiality, respecting confidences of employers or clients regardless if there is a formal agreement. Competence in personal ethics accurately reflect what you can do and accept only work that is within your competence. In intellectual property, protecting the IP of employers and clients. Misuse, do not use skills or resources inappropriately. Effects, uh, developers and administrators may have access to highly confidential information. Systems that do not work can destroy a company. I, IPR violations can be result in fines or cease and desist orders. System abuse can paralyze a company. Process, noun process, a series of actions that produce something or that lead to particular result. Typical code qualities: effective, efficient, relevant, valid, usable. Actually used, reusable, managed, measurable. Beware, it is easy to become over zealous or lost in process. Software development life cycle, SDLC. Purpose: lead to good software, reduce risk, enable visibility and measurement, enable teaming. Key attributes: outcomes, results, process are key deliverables are products. Roles are clear. Pre and post conditions are understood and held true. Key elements in any SDLC: feasibility, specification, architecture and design, development, validation, evaluation and maintenance. The devil is in the details of how the steps are organized and executed. Uh, the promise is like this, but the reality is like this. Promise, reality. Nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Process models. Under the process models, waterfall model. Sapka in 1968. Sequential process. One step completes before next one starts. First one is feasibility analysis, specification, requirement documents. Third one is architecture, design documents, development, code, validation, the test plans and the results, evaluation and maintenance, updates. Sequential process phase, one step complete before next one uh, starts. Rational process enables the careful planning. This is how construction is done. Good for some piece of the system, common with easily changed. Example, hardware, where explicit and exhaustive testing is required before launch. Challenges: heavyweight process, meaning the process is followed symmetrically and completely slow. Specification is a negotiation process. Specification precede the system. Rarely is known upfront and even more rarely stays fixed. Hard to adapt. Hard to adapt upstream changes once the step completes. Simply explained, waterfall model. Real projects really follow sequential flow. Hard to state all requirements explicitly. No maintenance or evaluation involved. Customer must have patience. Any blunder can be disastrous. Waterfall model was the first process model to be introduced. It is also referred to as a linear sequential life cycle model. It is very simple to understand and use. In a waterfall model, each phase must be completed before the next phase can be begin, and there is no overlapping in the phases. The waterfall model is the earliest SDLC approach that was used for software development. The, the waterfall model illustrates the software development process in a linear sequential flow. This means that any phase in the development process begins only if the previous phase is complete. In this one waterfall model, the phases do not overlap. Waterfall model design. Waterfall approaches was first SDLC model to be used widely in software engineering to ensure success of the project. In the waterfall approach, the whole process of software development is divided into separate phases. In this waterfall model, typically the outcome of one phase acts as the input for the next phase sequentially. That is requirement analysis, system analysis, implementation, testing, deployment, maintenance, all are waterfall model. Waterfall model applications are requirements are very well documented, clear and fixed. Product definition is stable. Technology is understood and is not dynamic. There are no ambiguous requirements. Ample resources with required expertise are available to support the product. The project is short. Waterfall model advantages are simple and easy to understand and use, easy to manage due to the rigidity of the model. Each phase has specific deliverables and a review process. Phases are processed and complete one at a time. Works well for smaller project where requirements are very well understood.